Our recent battles have won nearly all of the kingdom's central and western lords to our side. Those who chose not to bend the knee are making their last stand in that castle.
They are weary men unable to keep pace with the times. And now we can be rid of them all in but a single stroke. They had plenty of chances to surrender and chose not to avail themselves thus. Show no mercy. If they wish to cling to the past, let them die in its embrace.
I wish they'd consider all the poor souls they're forcing to perish along with them.
Sure, but I fully understand why they'd want to hole up in a castle. That's my go-to move.
They are beneath a siege, not holed up. The difference is unequivocal.
Sorry, what?
Unequivocal. It is a new word I have been learning. Its meaning is clear and unambiguous, yes?
Again, what? Look, the way I see it, we just need to bust through the gates and pummel the stuffing out of them.
It unfortunately is not that simple. Most of the kingdom's castles are specifically designed to withstand a siege. Our only option is to chip away at them slowly from the surrounding forts.
I agree there is no place for mercy on the battlefield. If the enemy desires a fight, we will rend them asunder and leave their bones on the midden heap.
We need to move carefully. A cornered foe is capable of anything.
I vote we play it safe. We didn't come all this way just to die so close to our goal.
That's right. There's no need to rush when victory is all but assured. It's time. All units to positions. Prepare to attack. As we thought, they've made Baron Dominic their figurehead because of his blood ties to the 10 elites. But frankly, his lineage is of no concern to me. Your orders are to breach the castle, find him, and cut him down.
We will begin by eliminating the troops outside the castle. Split up and take control of those strongholds.
Take care not to forge too far ahead. It would be disastrous if the enemy were to seize our main base.
Take a breather.
My turn! That thinned the castle perimeter nicely. Now we must find a way to...
Help! It's a bloodbath out here! So let us in! We beg you!
I can't leave those people out there to die. Open the gates!
Take a breather.
Yes. Throw the gates wide. Let that bleeding heart get the best of you.
No one will ravage these lands while I still draw breath. I will lay the lot of you low. That is all the fight I have left in me. I pray it was enough to die.
Our preparations are complete. Begin the counterattack at once. So, the enemy still has warriors of spirit, do they? Good. Let us give them a fight to remember.
have both of our flanks. Split out and eliminate them before they cause any real trouble.
I am your man. I'll take your spot.
Is everything prepared? All of our hopes rest on this strategy. The enemy is targeting us with their ballistae, Your Majesty. We must respond.
There's no escape. Goddess above, I beg you to watch over the people of ours.
We've underestimated our foes. Send word to Duke Ivan and Count Karen and have them send reinforcements.
It is time.
Slay those messengers. We cannot permit them to summon reinforcements.
Face me. Charge!
Deploy the reserves. Don't let those messengers slip through.
My turn.
Bear witness.
Keep your eyes on me. I am your... Take a breather.
Every messenger must be silenced. This is the way of battles.
Well, I'm certainly glad we won't have to deal with those reinforcements.
Baron Dominic, surrender, and I will spare your life.
My life means nothing if I must spend the rest of it facing my people in shame. I will not abandon them in their time of need. I will not suffer you to lay a hand on my brother.
Always ends this way for villains who try to harm Her Majesty.
According to our intelligence, there is a secret passage in the area that can help us gain the upper hand.
Brother, Your Majesty, I pray you deliver our kingdom to peace.
Excellent. We should catch the enemy off guard.
It is time.
Now, let us see where it leads.
Father, no! Fine then. I will finish what you started. I'm not afraid to fight. I'm doing this for all the people I care about.
She wields a hero's relic. If we strip her of it, it could serve us well in the future. That secret passage is useless now.
I shall...
My time is to defend this castle, and I will, no matter who I have to win. I'm sorry, Father. I did everything in my power, but it just wasn't enough.
not you as well. How will I ever tell your mother? Alas, poor Gustav. And now I, too, go to battle for the last time. Though our fates may be sealed, we will fight to the very last.
Such pointless resistance. Seize the remaining strongholds, and let us nip this problem in the bud once and for all.
Well fought, everyone. This will deal a crushing blow to the kingdom. Our campaign is not over, but for now, we celebrate.
And so I reach my end. Pray forgive me my weakness, your majesty. Annette, Gustav, forgive me.
They deified him for being the descendant of a hero. And in return, he got a life he could never control, and a death he could never ordain.
Yet surely the man was happy to die for his people. He must have felt as though he had fulfilled his set purpose in life.
That notion alone should tell you how warped the world has become. Still, right and wrong are spoils to be handed out by the victor of this war.
Well said, Your Majesty. We must prevail if we are to change the world. This war is only the first step.
I get it now.
I beg your pardon.
Everything's finally clicked for me. I understand what we're really up against here.
Oh?
I told you before, I don't always get where you're coming from. Still, you trusted me, and that was enough. But what you said just then, it made me realize we're not fighting the church or the kingdom. I mean, we are, of course, but what we're really up against is the world itself. And even if we win, there's no guarantee we'll leave Fodlan better than we found it. All we can do is try our best and hope it works out. Pretty hard to wrap your brain around, honestly. I can't even begin to fathom how you can grapple with something that heavy.
Once again, you managed to find a most surprising nugget of philosophy.
I knew you'd understand, even if I can't point to the reason why I felt that way. But I'm glad to hear you say it. Thank you. Imperial soldiers, the lands of Brennius now belong to us. As you know, Brennius shares a border with Blapid territory. The enemy's stronghold of Ferdiad is but a stone's throw away. At long last, we approach the final push of this campaign. Stay vigilant, but be not afraid. We shall wield our weapons as one, claim our victory, and unite all of Fodlan under our flag!
Blapid land at last. The kingdom will be more desperate than ever now.
As they should be. We have stripped away nearly half of their territory at this point. But we still have the remaining houses to contend with. Karen, Galatea, Fraldarius, and Gautier are all unshakably faithful to the crown. They would tear us to pieces had they the chance. Certainly not my idea of a fun afternoon.
Still, we have no choice but to face them unless they decide to stop harboring the Archbishop.
Do you think that's even a possibility? The people of the kingdom are quite devout after all.
I highly doubt it. So let them huddle together like the cornered rats they are and...
Huh? What's going on?
Urgent news, my lord. Massive revolts have broken out in Hrim and Ordelia territory.
What? Did you say Hrim?
Unrest in the Empire can't be a coincidence.
So, those who slither in the dark have finally made their move.
This is it. This is our chance to figure out who or what those people really are.
Scarlet Blaze. The Rising Darkness. Having smashed the kingdom's last desperate defense, the Empire takes the battle north. Further pressure from the Alliance to the east forces King Dimitri to make a difficult choice. Will the Empire and Alliance prevail and unite Fodlan? Just as all begin to entertain the possibility, those most opposed to the idea finally emerge from the shadows.
Apparently, it started with attacks by bandits and insurgents, which touched off a widespread revolt. The people have taken to the streets, and now Hrim and Ordelia territory are in total chaos.
We have no choice but to intervene. At present, it is just Hrim territory. But if the unrest spreads to neighboring Imperial lands, there will be no water cask large enough to quench the flames.
Especially if the fires were intentionally set. And yet, redeploying our forces to deal with the unrest could be exactly what they're after.
I believe it is, Your Majesty. With the aid of the Alliance, we were on the brink of securing the kingdom's surrender. The war was all but decided. It seems certain parties were not at all happy with that particular arrangement.
Yeah, you can't exactly wage a war when your own land's falling apart at the seams.
No one is more reluctant than I am to turn back when victory is within our grasp. But it is the only option. Fortunately, the kingdom now lacks the soldiers to take advantage and regain their lost territory. We'll leave enough troops to hold the line and take the main force east at speed. I'll have Count Bergles take position at Aryan Road.
That sounds exhausting. But you're the boss.
Do you mind if I just slink off to my room and... Oh, here come the dagger eyes. Never mind.
If it's settled, let's not waste another second. Every moment we delay means more suffering for the innocent people who are caught up in this.
Going to Hrimland will take us close to Ire. Needless to say, I am in favor of departing at once.
Let's go find the masterminds behind this mess and send them to meet their maker.
But how will we be telling the innocent people from those who are causing trouble? A fair point. If we're too reckless, many good people are going to be killed.
Only one thing to do. Let's get to Hrim territory and sort this out.
I have a proposition. It will be done.
Shout.
Yes?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Right.
Excuse me.
Do you have a moment?
Absolutely.
You there. Got a minute? Now what? How can I help you?
Got a sec?
Okay.
I see. That's concerning. Ready and willing.
Greetings, friend. Greetings, friend.
I beg your pardon. Could you spare a moment? If you please.
Let's give it a go.
Right.
That's a tough one. Here's a thought.
You know...
No way.
What? No.
Understand.
Care to be training? What do you think?
It's you.
What is it?
No.
Come to think of it,
Got a minute?
Truly incredible. In point of fact.
What do you think?
Oh.
Do you have a spare moment?
Hello.
What?
That reminds me. Huh.
Over here. Listen here. Oh dear.
Let's see.
Hold on.
kidding! What?
Over here. I won't allow it. Leave it to me.
That's not good.
Another thing.
Let's see.
How can I serve?
How may I help you?
Do I want to know what you two are talking about?
Is it not obvious? We are debating who might be behind the recent disturbance in the peace.
And what's your answer?
Lord Arundel, Tomas, Kranya, those who slither in the dark. We may have ousted them from power in Enbar, but we knew it was not the end of their vile schemes. Which is why we have been preparing for the day they bared their fangs once more.
Granted, we lack solid proof they are behind this. But it is the most likely explanation considering the scale of the revolts, as well as where and when they all occurred.
I'll keep that in mind on the battlefield. Oh, and for the record, I like this part where you all trust me enough to tell me what's going on.
A strategy I strongly oppose. But Her Majesty insisted we keep you in the loop.
Must you always antagonize Hubert?
I merely state fact. Though I will admit you saved the Emperor's life, once. Still, I would not be shocked in the slightest if you suddenly changed your colors and tried to kill her. Yet sharing such knowledge with you achieves a dual purpose. It helps prevent those who slither in the dark from using you, and it gives ample justification to dispose of you, should you betray us.
You never change, Hubert. At this point, I don't know how I'd react if you did.
You may not have Hubert's trust, but you have mine. I'll be counting on you as always in the battles to come. If those who slither in the dark appear, we must strike them down.
Well then, Edelgard, what is this new information regarding those who slither in the dark? And can I assume it is somehow related to her inexplicable presence at this meeting?
Hey, Liz. How's it going?
Indeed, Lysithea. For you see, she is the same as us. Yet another poor soul whose fate has been bent to their nefarious will.
It can't be. Then the rumors about Happy are true? Her powers came from their experiments?
Yup. What, you didn't believe it?
I did not, in fact. Rather, I assumed it was a lie you told to keep others away, or else slander spread by a rival.
A bit overboard for slander, don't you think? But still, I'm actually glad you didn't believe it.
So the monsters that appeared at the base the other day...
Yeah, that was me sighing about one thing or another. But the Burt covered for me.
I had my suspicions, but it's good to hear the truth.
I presume we're ready to move on to the main topic. That is, if you're following all of this.
Oh, I know all about Happy's situation.
Good. That makes things easier. Now then, Happy's captor was a woman named Cornelia, the kingdom's former court mage. Apparently, she is also one of those who slither in the dark. When the kingdom learned she was planning an insurrection, they rallied an army and defeated her.
But is she truly dead? A cunning woman like her might have secured a body double and escaped.
We've no way to confirm for ourselves, and can only trust the kingdom was thorough in this regard.
Anyway, we think we found one of her old hideouts. Seems like it might be worth checking out.
Based on what we've been able to extrapolate from Happy's testimony, this base is somewhere in the western portion of the kingdom. With the war's front having moved further north, we're currently well positioned to investigate.
Oh, so that's why it took you so long to look into this. You had to wait for the war's tide to shift and grant you an opportunity.
And what? I'm just extra muscle in case any baddies show up? Or does this have something to do with my power?
For now, you are merely serving as additional steel. However, it's possible we might find a connection between Happy's power and your own. And though it might end up being nothing, I'd very much appreciate it if you came along.
Sure thing. I mean, it's my job to protect you anyway. Well, my and Hubert's job. Say, where is Hubert anyway? He usually jumps at the chance to be involved in this kind of thing.
Hubert has a good deal on his plate already. Now let's be off. With any luck, this won't take long. I pray we might finally dispel the darkness that haunts us all. This is the location we deduced from Happy's statements. Hopefully we find something.
I think our suspicions were correct. All signs point to their having been here.
Intruders!
Yeah,
away
all
with
right.
you!
Watch closely.
Watch this! Yeah, I've been here before. No doubt.
Take a breather.
My turn?
closely.
Better keep our guard up. No telling when somebody's gonna jump out at us.
Where was anything? I can't remember. Yeah, all right.
My turn?
We've been cut off. I'm afraid you'll have to find a way to open things up.
Out of the way!
Nothing of note here. We're shut in!
I remember this room. I wonder if there's anything here now. They did a lot of painful stuff to me here. Trying to amplify my crest, change it, that sort of thing.
My turn? You're surprisingly calm about all this. Well, that's not good. Sit tight. I'll get you out.
Take over.
Take a breather.
Cornelia's research seems to have had different aims than the experiments I was subjected to.
Which means it likely differs from my own experience as well. For the sake of your future recipe, I hope we find some connection. but I fear it does not look promising.
There are still rooms we haven't searched yet. Let's investigate those.
We've been cut off. I'm afraid we'll have to find a way to open things up. Is this a weapon? It looks like their technology, at least.
Aside from the weird shape, it doesn't seem anything like my sword.
I'll take over. They're trapped. We must help them quickly.
My turn?
Watch this!
I don't want to give up yet.
Seems like nothing. Let's press on.
We've given this area a thorough look. Is there anything else?
Hey, was I the only one who heard that? It came from over there. Is this a dungeon? I've never been in here.
This air feels just like the area beneath the palace. How many have met their ends here?
Be it Alliance, Empire, or Kingdom, their evil has left its mark everywhere.
What triggered the door mechanism? Could my brethren have fallen? I sense a darkness in you. We are connected. Why do you attack me?
What connection? All your kind have done is cause me pain.
I don't know why you came here, but I won't soon forget this.
How could he not know? Let's collect what we've found and leave this place. Hubert should be able to tell us more.
I thought for sure we'd find better info in this place.
and also that I'd be way more freaked out. Although, it seems like it was a different experience for you and Liz. Eh, Eddie?
I can't claim to be as disaffected as you, but I'm fine.
No need to put on a brave face, Edelgard. I feel terrible, and I'm certain you do as well. It's just that nothing ever bothers Happy.
In that case, I feel as if I've just gone digging through an entire crate of old nightmares. And yes, this base seems mostly abandoned now. But who knows how many found themselves chained to operating tables while Cornelia was still alive.
That kind of thing happened to all of you, right? Well, I'm glad you made it out the other side, and that we got to fight together like this.
We were lucky, that was all.
Sometimes I wonder if we were the lucky ones.
Anyway, why don't we get out of here before more jerks decide to crash the party?
Good idea. Nothing like a nice bed and a warm meal to lift your spirits after something like this.
A meal with something sweet, I hope.
Wasn't necessarily planning on that, but sure, why not?
Tea time it is then, for all four of us. Let's hurry back. I mean, if that's all right with the two of you.
Of course.
I'm actually growing fond of our weird little band. Still, you sure you're okay with me crashing your tea party with Eddie? Seems like you guys do that a lot.
Actually, I believe Monica is the one who has tea with Edelgard most frequently.
No, it's definitely you, Lysithea. And then Ferdinand.
Don't forget about yourself. I've seen the two of you hoisting cups on more than one occasion.
I had no idea everyone was so interested in my habits. You make it sound like all I do is drink tea.
Oh no, if anything, you don't drink enough. You're always working yourself too hard.
But you could stand to work more, Happy. And while we're on the subject of change, let's talk about Lysithea and her sweets addiction.
I beg your pardon? Why, I barely have any interest in sweet things at all.
And it's hardly fair to compare my work ethic with, you know, an emperor.
Right. Sorry. Forget I said anything.
I'll forgive you, so long as you'll help with my chores.
And you can make it up to me by handing over your daily ration of dessert going forward.
Oh dear, you were all so very odd. But I'm still delighted to count you all as allies.
Well, at least someone's enjoying herself.
Everywhere you turn, you see another gruesome sight. Look what they've done to the homes, the fields, the people.
These bandits are like rats. They're nothing alone, but if you let them band together...
I've been here before. It was a long time ago, sure, but I can't believe this is all that's left.
Apparently, the first thing they did was find and kill Viscount Trim Standin, along with the rest of the local magistrates. With no one in charge, the bandits have taken free reign of the place.
Assassinations too? They've cut us deep indeed.
But why were they killing the leaders instead of taking them hostage? Are they not wanting control of the land?
It would seem their interest is little more than unadulterated chaos. Someone clearly does not wish Fodlan to be united beneath the Empire's flag.
This is a sick way to show it. Though I imagine there is a method to their madness.
Even I won't let myself run away from a situation like this!
We need to restore order as quickly as possible and return to the Kingdom front. Once I've brought an end to the war, I will never permit something this ghastly to happen again.
What if we tried this?